I'm going to talk a little bit about concentration. I think everyone in the world would like to be able to concentrate and focus more intently with what they must do in their lives. It's easy to concentrate when something is enjoyable and we like doing it, but there's a challenge when we have to focus on something that isn't as pleasant. And so concentration, people think that concentration, some people have it, some people don't. In fact, concentration is more like a muscle, and we can develop concentration. And it's really just simply a matter of developing focus, discipline. There are some meditation and concentration techniques that develop that muscle, which I've talked about in another video. And so understand that it's not a matter of being born with concentration or not having it at all. It can be developed. It comes about by taking tasks, applying all of one's energy on it. Concentration simply is taking all the energy of the mind and pointing it in one direction. There are so many distractions in the world today. And there are so many different poles on our consciousness, so many anxieties. And so it's very difficult sometimes to stay focused on one thing. My own teacher, Swami Kriyananda, was very, very skilled in many, many areas. But the area that he was skilled in, I think the most, was sitting down and focusing his mind on one thing. He went against the popular opinion about this idea of multitasking, which is that he said there's no such thing as multitasking. He said multitasking is simply the mind going all over the place, doing many things at once, and not doing them very well. So learn how to focus the mind on one thing at a time. And you'll find that if you practice this regularly, see it as a sort of a mental discipline, that you can develop the mind almost like developing a muscle. In fact, concentration is like a muscle. It is something that you can develop over time. Now, how to do jobs that are unpleasant, tasks that are unpleasant. I have a trick that I like to do when I face a task that is unpleasant, because sometimes it's just hard to get going with an unpleasant task that you have to focus on, just to get the ball rolling, so to speak. So what I'll do is I'll take another task, a short one, an easy one, that is more enjoyable or easy to do, and I'll focus on doing that. And then I'll turn my attention to the more difficult ones. And at that point I have some momentum to be able to focus on more the unpleasant or the challenging concentration tasks. So experiment with different ways of doing this. Understand that if you can develop concentration, willpower, focus, and energy, these are qualities that will carry you a very long ways in life. And there are techniques, there are practices that enable one to do this. Don't ever think that I can't concentrate, I don't know how to concentrate, I'm not good at this. Realize that anybody can develop that quality of concentration. It's very simple, it's just a matter of consistency, focus, regularity. And again, there's another video we have here that talks about a very simple technique for developing concentration.
If you've enjoyed these videos, log into the Speaking Tree channel, and there's many more along these topics and also many others of spiritual worth that you'll find will help you to be able to live successfully and joyfully in everything you do and every day. Many blessings to you.